enjoy the ministry of your prophet. You must know who your prophet is. You must know who your prophet is. How do I enjoy, benefit the ministry of my prophet? You must understand and know who your prophet is. 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 9 to 10. If you don't know who your prophet is, if you don't know your prophet is, your prophet can never have positive effect or impact on you. You must understand the reason why people sit other prophets. They sit other people who are prophetic anointed. At the end of the day, their life not blessed, no change, nothing is because they don't know their prophet. They don't know their prophet. They don't understand their prophet. And you know, prophets are different from pastors. That sometimes you see me talk, you see me do some things, you are wondering why is that so harsh. That is the spirit of a prophet. Yes, I can be so jovial, sometimes so free, and some of that time I can be very, very aggressive. And you think, why is this guy behaving like that? That is one of the character. That is one of the character. So always see, oh, he should laugh or should play with us and all those stuff. Yes, such a time or day will come. He will laugh and joke with you. But there are other times when the auction, that prophetic auction is on him. He just rebuking you, telling you straight that this thing, whether it's 1 million people standing, that is prophet. He will tell you to your face that this thing you have done. When you see a man talking like that, you have to design that this is not a pastor. This is a prophet. A pastor will pamper you, will tell you, even if you cheat and all those stuff, do anything, he will talk to you, fight, follow you, do everything and all those stuff, even if you are at fault. But prophet will tell you, do it or you die. I say, prophet for you. He said, you do it, you die. And they mean everything they are saying. Prophets are not what to joke with. They are very dangerous. They carry a very contagious matter. Serious one, dangerous matter for that matter. And Elijah said, if I be a man of God, imagine, a man saw men, extension of God, commanded fire to consume the extension of God without pity. Consume 50 men died, another set of 50 came. He didn't conceal lives that are at stake and families involved. He commanded another fire came. Another 50 set, the third 50 came. And those who had to back up, they went down their knee and said, Oga, we heard what you did to the first species, the first scatter of 50 that came, the second. We spare our life. Don't consume us with fire. Don't burn us with fire. Please, 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 I beg. We were set. I'm here to announce to you. Anyone said to you on assignment to destroy you, may God's fire lay there to rest. If I hear you loud and amen, it will happen. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Can I tell you something? Do you know your biological child or your biological children? Do you know them? Do you know your biological children? Your biological son. You know your biological son, right? Now, the truth is this. You can't call someone a father, your prophet, and he's not aware. And you are not aware. I can't be your prophet, I'm not aware. And you are not aware. The DNA you carry of that prophet speaks. Anywhere you go, people will ask you questions. They know that this man, you are from so person. There's an expression. Any corridor you find yourself, where you carry a DNA of a father, your biological father. And there are people who have heard, who saw maybe had a deal with your father in the past and is long gone, late. After 20 years down the line, you meet those people. They can look you from expression and say, are you a son? Are you a daughter of so person? Am I speaking to somebody here? Why? Because there is a reflection of a DNA inside of you. So don't pretend about, oh, this person is my father, this one is my mother. It's a lie. By their fruit, by their fruits, we shall know them. By their fruit, we shall know them. You can fake it, but DNA cannot fake it. You can confess it and behave it, but if it's not in you, it's not in you. That is just the truth. How do I benefit the prophet, the ministry of my prophet? How do I enjoy it? Number 2, value your prophet. 1 Samuel chapter 9 verse 7. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 4. Value your prophet. Because what you don't value cannot profit you. Value what? What did I say? Value your prophet. What you don't value can never profit you. What you value, you attract. What you value, you collect. What you value, you seize. What you value, you receive. Value your prophet. How do you value your prophet? No, from your lips, from your heart. You love him genuinely from your heart. You value him. How do we know that you value your prophet? You defend him. Not when he's there. When he's not there, you are defending him. How do we know you value him? You love him. How do you know? How do we know you value him? You are interested. What makes him happy? You are connected. You are committed to his happiness. You do your best to make sure that whatever that you can do to make him happy, that you are there to do it. You are not part of those who add to his pain. You are part of those who reduce his stress. You vow within yourself, I can never be alive and watch anybody add to the pain of this woman or this man, because his life is a blessing to me. How do we know you value your prophet? You protect his interest. You protect the interest of your prophet. You fight to make sure that the interest of your prophet materialize. You fight to make sure the interest of your prophet manifested. You are not fighting to pull your prophet down. Am I speaking to somebody here? Say, I hear you. Do you love your prophet? Do you love your prophet? By their fruit, we shall know them. Let your fruit prove it that you love your prophet. Let your proof. Let your fruits. Let your fruit show it that you love your prophet. You must understand that grace is in level and matters. Grace is in level, matters and what? In weight. Weight. Number 3, believe in your prophet. 2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 20. That place says that believe in your prophet. Believe in him so that you can establish, so that you can prosper, so that you can prosper. That somehow your prosperity is connected. Somehow your profit in life is connected to your prophet. That is how God designed it. That is how God arranged it. You cannot genuinely follow or encounter open minded persons and you are having a prophet that is genuine in your life and you remain the same. It's not possible. If you follow a prophet for 1 year, your life is not changed. That means there's something about you that is not good. It's an error to be around someone whose anointing is contagious, whose anointing is acidic, very corrosive, and your life doesn't look it is opposite. It's a sign that there's something wrong with your heart. The Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart the man speaketh. You cannot connect deeply and you don't live a deep life. It's not possible. The Bible says the deep calleth to the deep. When you are genuinely connected, there must be a reflection, an expression of your connection. So your connection, connected, you cannot collect. Look at somebody, say, until you are connected, you cannot collect. Say your connectivity determine your connection. Say get connected so that you can collect. Give the Lord the shout of praise. There are people who follow, they don't know the reason why they follow. They just follow. They just follow because they want to follow. They can't tell you why they follow. They are just following someone. That is why you misuse every stigo, every given opportunity. You mess everything up. You insult everybody. You insult everybody. You insult everybody. You don't know is who. You don't know the 10 top persons in your life. You don't know the 4 second, third persons. You don't know everybody. You put them on the same pedestal, the same platform. You treat them the same manner, the same way. You don't know that this person is a VIP. This one is special to me. This one is unique. I don't play with this. You quite agree with me, some of you sleeping here. When you are taking your theater, you will decide to have some time, to rest. There are people that when they come, they visit. Maybe your son walk into your bedroom and say, Daddy, son, mommy, somebody is looking for you. You know the first question you're going to ask? You ask for the profile. Who is that person? You want to know the name. The name will ring a bell, whether if he's a contributor, he's a person that what leave you the bed for to go and meet. I don't know if you are getting me. There are people that when you heard that they are around, you will sleep the more. Even if you did not sleep before, you will come for sleep. Why? As far as your life is concerned, they are manners, they are not plus. They are headache to you. They are manners. Such people, even life itself is life itself. You quite agree with me that it's not everybody that deserves your bedroom or your kitchen. Huh? Do you allow every visitor to enter your bedroom, your kitchen? There are people that are very special. Not because they are special as people or persons per se. Because of the impact, the contribution, their consign. I wish I'm thinking. I want you to understand when you are saying someone is my friend, what made the person, what qualified the person to be your friend? Before you say, oh, this person is my friend. Financially, is nothing. He doesn't know whether you exist. Spiritually, he doesn't know. Physically, he doesn't know. Mentally, he doesn't know. These are people who can insult you, talk anything they like anytime. They don't care what you feel. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody here. And there are people sitting here, they don't know how to keep relationship. They will pray for a particular relationship, pray for somebody, pray that God should bring that person. As soon as that person get to your life, let me never you take any relationship that God has given you, any guy, any person in your life, or granted. Don't be too familiar with people. Don't lose value and respect you have for people simply because you are close to them. You didn't do that way back. You fought, you sought for that until you got it. But what are you doing now? Many people, they don't know what they are looking for in life. If you see how some people, how they crave, how they are desperate, how they are looking for, how to be close to certain positions and corridors of power, until they secure it, they begin to show their real intention and motives. You quite agree with me? There are people who respect you from afar until they became close. Today you are regretting. I wish you know that room. You know what you are saying in your heart now. I wish, because way back when they look at you from afar, they respect you so much. Now that you drew them close, you gave them the honor to be close. What do they do? Look at the way they treat you now. You regret sometimes. I wish I now would have placed you to where you belong. I wish I know. Many people, they have it in the family. It runs in the blood. When they look for money, they are humble. When they look for car, they are humble. When they look for position, they are humble. As soon as, why do you get tired of something you are looking for all along? Now you got it. You go and pray to God that God should give you capacity to sustain systems. When God brought you to a level where you are what you are looking for, you fight, you do everything, and you are no longer strongly to get it. You don't value that system, you don't respect that system, you don't place value on that system, you don't do that. You look down on people, you look down on people who can help you, look down on people who can see God ardently back you, do everything for you. You expect your helper, does it deserve any respect? Does it deserve any honor? Does it deserve your time? And you are asking, you are saying, what has she done for me? What has he done for me? You are saying that you forgot so soon where you are coming from. You forgot how you started life. And we drove a lot of people. So many people in our lives, we drove them away. We drove them away. Why? Because of inconsequential people that are not even important to us. We place them ahead. We place them above people that we're supposed to hold a very high esteem. We treat them as if they are kings or queens. This is what I'm saying today. I was teaching this morning. I told them, I said, you should stop deleting people's number. Not because you call someone and did not pick your call. Simply because you asked for a favor, the person didn't give you the favor. That doesn't mean you should delete the person's number. Save that number. Leave that number in your phone for rainy days. You might not need that person today. Definitely, destiny situation are going to call. You will need that person. There are officers who have their phone number in your phone. Doctors and lawyers. You felt that you needed their services. They could not read that. They could not give you their services. And so, they don't want living in your life or leaving their number cut out in your phone. You deleted their number out of your phone. You might need that tomorrow when you try every other doctor. They are not available. Only that doctor is available to save your life. Is the only one you deleted this number. You must say, Clement, I don't need you. Get away. You are a fool. You are an idiot. You might not need me today. You will need me tomorrow. That woman sitting with you right now, you say it's nobody. You might need that tomorrow to have access to Aso Rock. You see, I need a job. I need a room. I need a door and access to deputy governor of Edo State. You see that young man you despise, that young girl you despise today, it might be the one who will serve as the doorway tomorrow, who will serve as access, a door, the key to the office of that deputy governor of this state. See, treat people well. Treat people with respect and value. You don't know is who. Stop looking down people and think that everybody is useless. Number 4, obey their instruction. The book of Joshua chapter 6:20. Obey their instruction. Number 5, observe them. There is impartation and observation. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 10. Observe them. There is impartation in observing people. Observation. Observe how your prophet prays, how he moves, what he does, what he loves, the system, the way, the method, the manners, his favorite, how he dresses, how he talks, the company he loved to keep. If you follow a prophet, you watch, you observe. I heard my father speaking one day. He said, I have been with my, he was talking, I was there. He said he has been with his father for more than 25 years. And his father visited the church only 3 times. He said, everything I learned, you see me do, he said, I learned the true observation. When we sat to have meal, we are eating, he said, I'm observing him. I don't ask question. I will just observe. I will ask myself, why did he move like this? Why did he do this? Why did he stop? How we were moving? How we were walking? So in the course of his teaching, he's taking note. So when he said one day, he said, some of the message I preach, he said, 55% of the message is from my father. My father in the Lord. Now, I can quote and tell him what he said now, because I'm also a good observer. I also watch him. I picked all this from him. While he was talking, I said, okay, so you can learn by observation. Me, I can also learn by observation. So what do I do? When I'm watching him online, I'm watching. I'm picking this, 1 or 2 things, wisdom. When I go there, I'm sitting with him. I check the way he admonish and he talk to people, he address people, the reception he gives to people. I watch him. And when he's moving, how he is calculative, his steps and all that. And I look at the mode of dressing, he's very decent, very organized. I learned all this. Why do you follow people? Your eyes, they just focus on gift, money. That is why we end up learning nonsense. We don't learn the truth. We don't learn the actual thing we're supposed to learn. Why? Our eyes is never be on the gift. It's never be on the protection. It will never be on the grace upon the person. Our eyes is on the shiny shoe. The clothes is going to wear. The wristwatch, the car. This is what we focus on. These are not, all this should not be reasons why you follow mentors. All this should not be reasons why you follow prophet. All this should not be reason why you follow pastor. All this should not be reason why you follow a CEO of a company. Should not be reason. Find out, why is this man? Why did he, over the years or decades, look at this man you refer to as a role model, who is a CEO of a company. From more than 2 to 5 to 25 years, 6 years. Many, they've come and gone. Your boss is still standing. That is what you should learn. Why? For decades, for years, my boss is still standing. Despite the trials and all the financial constraint and distress, he's still standing. Despite the situation of the country, he's still standing. That should what? There's something that should what? Influence your mind, should motivate you to learn. Not the other way. When he wears new shoe, you are looking at the shoe. Brother, if you are looking at the shoe, your boss's shoe and the wristwatch and the clothes and all that, you're going to end up as a thief. I'm telling you the truth. You're going to end up as a betrayer. Yes, that is why we betray people now. Why is only he wearing shoe? And you don't know where he's coming from. And you don't know what he went through before. Is that wearing what he's wearing now? And you just yesterday here, you maneuver your way, manipulate your way. A father is a father. There's no way you can, no matter amount of your manipulation today, you can change the fact that your biological father remain your biological father. Despite, even in death, you still bear their son, you still bear their name. True or false? Respect, value, honor. Am I speaking to somebody here right now? Number 6, follow their principles. Find out their principles and follow. Judges chapter 17 verse 17. Find out their what? Their principles and what? Follow. Find out their principles and follow. What is your father principles? Your spiritual father principles. What is the principle of your mentor? What is the principle of your role model? What are their principles? What do they believe? What do you know that they practice? I'm done with my message. God bless you.